Got the window down today. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, mercy. That was close. Grandma, that was your fault. Should have paid attention. I was in the right way, too. All right. Here we go. It's a beautiful day outside. I love this weather. I love it. Ooh. Sure y'all can hear me. Okay. Have to go gospel gangsta on somebody here in a minute. Tell you, throw your religion down and pick it back up. Mercy, I'm telling you. All right, everybody. This is Poncho Blazin ATM, aka Reverend Joseph James Holland, at your service, and welcome in because I'm the social media and YouTube legend and future first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, staying saved, living right, doing God's will, and keeping heaven my home. And I want to welcome everybody, and somebody say everybody, to Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM, episode 18. This is Facebook Live with Poncho Blazin ATM, episode 18, and I'm so excited for everybody tuning in. Whether you're tuning in to the live recording or to the previous recording, I appreciate everybody tuning in at this time. And I also appreciate the Facebook Live chat for tuning in. To all the Facebook Live chat that's tuning in, I appreciate all of you all, and thank you all so much for tuning in. Uh, just be sure to let me know where you're from. That way we can shout you out properly. And also, if this is your first time ever tuning into any of my live streams of whatsoever, definitely let me know. That way we can shout you out properly. And along with that, we do have some announcements that we have to make. Uh, Macedonia Community Church. Macedonia Community Church is having their revival, and it started last night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So their revival continues all the way until Sunday morning. So I believe tonight, Pastor John Carter from Kaywood, Kentucky, in Kaywood Church of God, will be minister, the special guest minister. So be sure to go to Macedonia Community Church in Cumberland, Kentucky, to hear Pastor John Carter from Kaywood Church of God in Kaywood, Kentucky. I tell you, this great man of God is anointed, and he is great. My goodness, the truth and realness that he preaches in the Word is phenomenal, just like the phenomenal AJ Styles. So definitely go out and support and hear him tonight. And I forgot what her name is, but the Apostle woman, Apostle D, will be the special guest minister for tomorrow night and Sunday morning service. So be sure to be out with them at Macedonia Community Church. In addition to that, Cornerstone Community Church will also continue their revival. Their revival started on March the 4th and continues all the way until March 8th. So be sure to be out with Cornerstone Community Church in Baxter, Kentucky. And y'all, be sure to be praying for Pastor Brian Green and his family. After their church service at Lynch Church of God in Lynch, Kentucky this past Wednesday, I just found out the news that Pastor Brian Green's daddy passed away. It was sad to hear, especially after a great church service like they had. Be praying for Lynch Church of God in Lynch, Kentucky, and be praying for Pastor Brian Green and his family, because they are going to need your prayers and love and support all the way. So we pray that they have peace, comfort, joy, and some answers on why this happened. In addition to that, tomorrow, the Talking Poncho's Palace podcast will officially be tomorrow with the 197th and 198th. So the 197th and 198th episode of the Talking Poncho's Palace podcast will take place tomorrow, officially on YouTube at Poncho Holland Vivo. In addition to that, the Talking Punch Pals podcast will return. Now get this. This coming week, we're only doing one episode per day. So the next two episodes will just be singular. And then the next week we'll go back to double episodes. But Monday, March 9th, 2026, the Talking Punch Pals podcast, episode 199, will be aired on YouTube Live and Punch Hall and Vivo. And then following that, next Saturday, somebody say next Saturday, the Talking Punch Pals podcast, episode 200, the 200th anniversary episode of the Talking Punch Pals podcast will be next Saturday, March 14th, 2026. We're going to be on the road on that day, and it's going to be one episode. So be ready, because the Talking Punch Pals podcast, episode 200, will be aired and live that day. In addition to that, Facebook Live with Punch and Blazin ATM, episode 19, will resume. So Facebook Live with Punch and Blazin ATM, episode 19, will resume on March the 13th. So March 13th, the Facebook Live with Punch and Blazin ATM, episode 19, will resume on Facebook Live only. Now, the NAACP 57th Annual Image Awards took place this past Saturday. So, be sure to go to Paramount Plus to check out the replay of that. That was an incredible award show from start to finish. And the WNBA season is supposed to take place May 8th of 2026. We've received some news that they may be on a lockout for a lockout season. I don't know officially on what's happening. As soon as I get more information on that, I will officially let you know. But when I see the Facebook Live chat, I do see David McKnight in the building. David McKnight, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning into the Facebook Live chat. It's so good to see you once again, David McKnight. And I hope you're doing good. And I hope all is well with you, my brother. And it is Women's History Month. So I would like to say Happy Women's History Month to all women, past, present, and future, all around the world. We appreciate, love, and adore you so much. Thank you all for all that you all do. And throughout the month of March, we're going to be talking about Women's History Month and the importance of it. But with Facebook Live with Punch and Blazin ATM, it is a little bit different than the Talking Punch Pals podcast. With us public figures and celebrities, we don't really have time, a lot of times, to connect with fans and audiences. So this, with Facebook Live with Punch and Blazin ATM, is the time for you all to connect with me. And being a celebrity and public figure, it's important that we connect with all of fans and audiences all around the world. So, for this, you all can comment, you all can say what you would like to say, and you just like to say hello or hi, or just like a shout out. Now is your time and opportunity. And speaking of that, we got the legendary, and somebody say legendary DJ. And I'll talk about one of the greatest DJs in Harlan County, Kentucky. I'll even go as this far. Probably one of the greatest DJs of all time in Kentucky history. And we got the legendary DJ and future first ballot Hall of Famer in Virgil. DJ VIP Franklinton Jr. It is an honor to always be in your presence, man. And first, I want to say thank you for mentoring me, Hunter, and Taj Bryan in basketball. I know a lot of times that when you mentor, they're either going to listen or they're not going to show up at all. When you mentored me, Hunter and Taj, you helped us out a lot in tremendous ways with not only skills on the basketball court, but just overall about life and everything. And we definitely appreciate you very much. And I definitely appreciate you for making me better, not only in sports, but in just everything. Thank you for being a great mentor, Virgil. But you are a legend and a future first ballot Hall of Famer. And we honor you, sir, very, very much. And it's good to see you once again, Virgil. I hope you are doing great. And hey, may God continue to work with you. And I know you're killing it in basketball, coaching and everything. I know you're killing it. But before we officially get into the topic of the importance of Women's History Month, as most of you all know, this past week, my brother, he celebrated his birthday. My brother Hunter Holland celebrated his birthday and just turned 28 years old. 28. My goodness. 28 and still living. Well, the very next day, the very next morning, his fiance took him to the hospital at Harlan ARH Hospital ER. Down there for about an hour and a half. Got an X-ray and everything. And then the great news on this is that he got released within an hour and a half. So we thank God that he is home. But more importantly, we thank God that he is feeling better. For more details on what officially happened, my mom and his fiance, my brother's fiance, Hannah Edwards, they've got the information. They will be able to tell you on what officially happened. But we was at Harlan ARH Hospital ER in Harlan, Kentucky, and I'm proud to say that my brother is home. Thank you all for y'all's prayers, love, and support very much. It is very much appreciated, and we love you all very, very much. And you said that your single is out on Spotify? Okay, Virgil. Yes, I definitely will have to check it out. Man, I'll tell you, we appreciate you very much overall, though, man, honestly. But I will be checking out your single and everything, so I definitely will be doing that. And speaking of that, I want to announce that me and Mom are still in the talks of the PNP podcast. Originally, the PNP podcast was supposed to take place starting in January of 2023. But we've had a lot of complications and problems since then. But we are getting close to a deadline on when the PNP podcast will debut. So it's going to be the spin-off of the Talk of Pontius Pals podcast, with my mom being the host and then me being the co-host. As soon as we have the information on when that will start officially, we will let you know ahead of time. And speaking of that, she will be ministering the Word of God as a special guest minister on March 8th, 2026, this Sunday at 7 p.m. So at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, she's going to be in Appalachia, Virginia at Full Gospel House of Salvation as a special guest minister. Those that are able to come in person, please be with us and support this great woman of God in person. And she is celebrating her 20th year anniversary as an ordained minister. So shout out and give love to my mama, Prophetess Princess Holland, as she's celebrating 20 years as an ordained minister. And along with that, speaking of that, I want to say this also. Next month will be my 15th year anniversary in the music industry. Can you believe it's been 15 years that I've been in the music industry and still going? So as of April 18th of 2026, I'll be celebrating my 15th year anniversary in the music industry. And I love and appreciate all of you all very, very much for always supporting me and always being there for me. I love you all, and you all are loved, adored, and appreciated. And congratulations to Hannah Holland on having her baby from Letcher County, Kentucky, and Whitesburg, Kentucky. And congratulations to Celestial Solar from Letcher County, Kentucky, and Whitesburg, Kentucky, on having her baby with her man, Jake Rose. And we are expected to see Derek and Kayla Miller have their baby in August of 2026. Congratulations to them. We wish them nothing but the very best. And it is Women's History Month, so we're going to be talking all throughout the month about Women's History Month and the importance of it. But we celebrate Women's History Month because they're honored. We celebrate Women's History Month because they're appreciated and they're adored. Without women in the world, us men would probably be lost. Yes, for us men, we have the brains, we have the strength, and we have the courage. But for the women, they have the brains, the beauty, and the excellence. So, with men and women both combined together, you can't help but to be there for one another. And women all around the world, we love, adore, and appreciate you very much. This is your month in Women's History Month. We always show you all love, no matter what. And we thank you for all that you do. And just for you all being you all, very, very much. But when I think of Women's History Month, I think of the late, great Pat Summitt, coach of the Tennessee Volunteer Women. One of the first women coaches to really make an impact in the world. Without her sacrifice and her passion, you probably wouldn't see a lot of women coaches today be as impactful like Pat Summitt. But when Pat Summitt first coached, you could tell she was going to be an excellent coach. And she done tremendous work. And we appreciate and miss her very much. And when I think of another great woman in history, I think of Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was a bad black woman and a bad woman overall. I mean, she was able to free a lot of slaves. Slave masters got mad at her. She didn't care because she kept on making the slaves free and done a great job at it too. The Underground Railroad is what she's famous for. And finally, when I think of another great woman in history, I think of the Latina, the late great Selena, who had great potential. The late great Selena was a Latin music recording artist that was on her way to being an icon and a true legend when her life got ended short. All because of controversy over cash and controversy of jealousy. It's a shame too because she would have produced a lot of great singles and hits and albums. But we'll never know. I miss her every single day. I wish that she would have survived the gunshot wound. The doctors and ER and the hospital staff, medical staff did all they could. But there was nothing else they could do. And sometimes that's what happens in life. Even though you've got the best doctors and best cares in the world, unless the Lord allows you to be healed, unless the Lord provides a miracle, then your time is up, unfortunately. And who knows, maybe her time was up for that purpose at that time. But what I do know is that she is celebrated every single day. Speaking of celebrations, let me show y'all this. Harlan County High School, one of the greatest high schools ever in Kentucky, and will be one of the greatest high schools in the whole world. I definitely appreciate Harlan County High School for the opportunity that they gave me every single day, and just where my music career started as a recording music artist at Harlan County High School. Without this high school, you may not have known Poncho Blazin ATM, me as the recording indies music artist. But those are three great women that I know honored Women's History Month. And overall, we just honor women overall everywhere. Them being great mothers, great business leaders, great vocalists, just great in everything. And for us men, we do have the macho attitude, and rightfully deserved. But we have to have women on our side. And we can say all day that we don't have to, but we have to, though. We can't live with them, and we can't live without them. We got to have them with us. But we will be talking more about Women's History Month throughout the month of March, and we will be celebrating Women's History Month. But the importance of Women's History Month is this. It's on account of them being there for us, even when we're not there for them. A lot of times they are still there for us men all around the world. And they're there for the church. But if it wasn't for the women in the church, there would be no church hardly at all. And with families, it's great that they take care of families. I just appreciate them all the time for everything that they do. And for me, as far as my Miss Mason goes, I may not have my Miss Mason someday. Personally, would I love to have Miss Mason with me? Absolutely. Personally, oh yes, 100%. That's without a question right there. But professionally and spiritually, that's a question that I cannot answer. And I'll say this with us men. I can't speak on behalf of women, but for us men, I can speak on behalf of. For us men, we want women to be there with us all the time, and we want them to support us. But what about us men supporting women? What about supporting their goals? Or are we going to be there for them? And yes, women should be there for us men supporting our careers and goals. But what about us men supporting women in their goals in a career? And that's like born again Christians, especially as ministers. We want our spouses and our loved ones to be there for us and support us. And rightfully so, they should. But what about us supporting them? It works both ways. And especially with this, for a minister, if you have a family, you got to be there for your family just like your church family. Just like being there for God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, you have to be there for your blood family. God gave you a blood family for a reason. If you're not there for your blood family, you will lose your blood family. And trust me, you do not want to lose your blood family because that will hurt a lot. And I will say this also. I do have a great mother in my mom and Prophetess Princess Hall, who's always there. I appreciate her and love her so, so much. And thank you, Mama, for all that you do and continue to do. I love you very much. And it's my late granny, Louise West, who was always there for us. Let me get this real quick, y'all. High school. Not a Harlan High School football field. Okay. And to the late, great Louise West, thank you for always being a great granny. Thank you for always just being there. I love and miss you every single day. I wish that you would have more time with us, but I definitely know that you're in a better place in heaven. That I appreciate you very, very much. We are going to be just about out of time here in just a few minutes. like I said, at any time, if you all got any comments, concerns, questions, you all are more than welcome to be with me and chat with me on Facebook Live. And you know, with us public figures and celebrities, hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. See her walking. Oh, la la. Yes, yes. Mm. And you know, with us public figures and celebrities, we don't have a lot of time when we do broadcast segments and interviews and all that to connect with you all fans all around the world. But here at Facebook Live, it's all about CEC, connecting, engaging, and communicating with you all around the world. For us public figures and celebrities, we need to connect with fans all the time. Because without you all fans, we wouldn't be where we're at without you all fans. Thank you all fans all around the world for always supporting and just being you all. And at any time, if you want to take a picture and photo with me, you're more than welcome to. At any time, if you want me to sign an autograph for you, you're more than welcome. I'll sign your autograph. I'll sign an autograph for you. I don't mind it one bit. I don't have security and bodyguards all around me. I'm not one of these that think they all down the bag of chips. I'm not going to be one of those that says that you can't touch me. And you know, we've got, as public figures and celebrities, we've got too privileged. What gives us the right, as public figures and celebrities, to be too privileged to connect with fans and audiences around the world? What gives us the right to be uppity and stuck up? Because at that point in time, we was fans. At that point in time, we didn't have no money. At that point in time, we was just trying to connect with people all around the world. So what gives us public figures and celebrities the right to have a stuck-up attitude, to be all down the bag of chips? Because God can take our pride and He can turn it upside down within a split second. He can take our success and turn it into a failure just like that. So don't never get to a point where you all down the bag of chips and where you got security and bodyguards all around and you have to have a payout in order to get your hand shook or in order to get a hug. Because for me, when you are with me, if you a fan, hugs are free. Handshakes are free. Kisses on the cheeks to women are free. And along with that, autographs are free. I don't ever charge for no autographs at all. Why? Because I want fans to be comfortable with me. I want audiences to be comfortable with me. I want you to be able to come to me at any time and just talk to me and chill with me. You're more than welcome to at any time. But we will talk more about Women's History Month throughout the month of March. And I hope that you all, women and ladies all around the world, have a great Women's History Month all around the world. And be sure to follow me on Facebook in my regular page at Joseph James Holland. Be sure to subscribe to my Facebook Blazin ATM, where you can only subscribe to me for just 99 cents. In addition to that, follow me on YouTube, Pancho Holland, Vivo, and subscribe to me in order to receive live notifications and join the YouTube Live Nation chat. Also, be sure to follow and subscribe to my mama, Prophetess Princess Holland, at Prophetess Princess Holland, Vivo, on YouTube and Facebook. In addition to that, be sure to follow and like us at One Way Ministries and Global Force Records, YouTube and Facebook pages. In addition, also, follow me on Google, TikTok, and OnlyFans. Well, until then, keep blazing. Always have God in your life no matter what. And for you all, I'll see you all Saturday on YouTube Live at Pancho Holland Vivo for episodes 197 and 198 of the Talk of Pancho's Palace podcast. And I'm signing out as of right now.